I think we're back. I believe we're back. Restream went very weird on us, so we should be back in theory.
I'm seeing us back on Twitch. Let me see if we're back on YouTube.
YouTube will probably be on a new link, so you'll have to tell everyone to refresh on YouTube. That was weird. Restream just borked out on us.
Yeah, YouTube changed URL, so I was already kicked out of the old link.
So anyway, that's why.
Yeah. Well, I hope any of our YouTube viewers. Oh, I see a couple YouTube viewers saying we back. So yeah, YouTube changed URL. I hope YouTube viewers are starting to stream back in. Let's just vamp for a couple minutes. Hopefully, people start to come back. Twitch people will just see us live, which is nice.
Yeah.
So I'll play some Billy Idol while we wait.
Scoring break's done though, so that's good.
Scoring break is done. We're all scored. But yeah, the internet decided to be not the internet. My internet's fine. I just saw that frames were dropping. I couldn't submit a comment, and then suddenly everything just died. So that was weird. Alex is back on YouTube. That's good.
I'm still not seeing Restream bot. Oh, there we go. Thank you for the new YouTube link.
Thank you for bearing with us, guys. This is what happens when you try to run things live on the internet, especially across two platforms. If we were just going straight to Twitch, it wouldn't have been a problem. But Restream.
No, because then we would have blipped and then blipped back in.
Well, that, but then also Restream is the thing that died.
Mm-hmm.
OBS is fine. Restream died.
So really, it's 4 platforms instead of 2.
Well, 3. There's 4 pipes. There's lots of pipes.
Mm-hmm. The internet is a series of tubes, you see.
It's not a big truck. That's for sure.
All right, with that, should we get the answers on the road then?
I guess so.
Yeah. So round 3 answers. Round 3 was called Steve Jobs.
Oops.
While I wait for PowerPoint to come back on. Perfect. Which brings us to question 1. Currently owned by the Walt Disney Company, which primarily 3D computer animation company, was founded in part with seed money from Steve Jobs? The answer is Pixar Animation Studios, a wholly owned subsidiary of the Walt Disney Company. Question 2. Released in 1983, Steve Jobs named the Apple Lisa after his daughter, Lisa Brennan Jobs. Question 3. After leaving Apple for the first time, Jobs' succeeding endeavor was which computer company, which he then sold to Apple, followed by him regaining his position as CEO? That was Next, with a capital X, but spelling doesn't count.
Spelling doesn't count either, but yeah.
So as long as you had the word Next, you got credit. Question 4. Mac OS X currently names its new builds after locations in California.
It's also currently named Mac OS.
Is it?
Yeah, they took out the X.
Mac OS currently names its new builds after locations in California, but previously it was Big Cats. It's like Mac OS X Snow Leopard.
Is that your first Tiger? I think my first was Tiger.
And Snow Leopards live in Sierra Nevadas, right?
Sure. I don't know, man. You're the science guy.
I'm not a cat guy. Question 5. Steve Jobs was known for which trademark piece of clothing which arguably made him look like a ninja? We were looking for a black turtleneck sweater, because, like, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No.
No? Question 6. Steve reportedly once threw the prototype of which once ubiquitous Apple product into a fish tank. That was the iPod.
Wait, fuck. I didn't. My iPod's on my bed. I was going to grab it. Should have grabbed it for the bit.
You see the bubbles? That means there's still room.
I have here. Hold on. Here's a bunch of parts of an iPod.
Oh, God.
This is
gruesome.
This is most of an iPod.
It's kind of gruesome. Let me just return this from Dan. Question 7. One more thing. While Apple's iconic rainbow logo was designed by Robert Janoff, mostly unchanged since 1977, although it is no longer rainbow, the original logo was designed by Ronald Wayne and featured Sir Isaac Newton, not Leibniz.
I had a joke. What was the joke I was gonna make? It doesn't matter.
Was it Leibniz?
No, I feel like it might have been like iPod related. Oh no, somebody said also jeans. Yeah, he wore like a specific pair of Levi's, I think, and New Balance shoes. He had like a bunch of pairs of the same New Balance, and then also I did show the original Apple logo on my MacBook along with my St. Louis Cardinals and riding with Biden stickers. All right, that is it for round 3. Time now for round 5. Oh no, time for standings check. Standings check. See, this is what the PowerPoint is very useful for. Time for a standings check. We have
9 teams.
9 teams. In 9th place, I'm not going to give up my shot.
In 8th place, Pepperoni Bald, Corey, Jiggy 2, Yu-Gi-Oh, Costanza, and Heyong, Jiggy 2.
In 7th place, Consultants Anonymous.
In 6th place, we have Fake A's.
In 5th place, Diamond Club.
Tied for 3rd, we put the E in Idiot, and Buddha is the sports round.
In 2nd place, Joey and the Blowholes.
And in 1st, we have Pocket Sand.
Pocket Sand. That is it for that. Time now for round 5. Like I said, round 5 is called Sports Night. Round 5 is Sports Night. It's a round about sports. At night. Sports Night. Question 1. While baseball should be played during the day, MLB mandates that all games on Friday must be played in the evening, unless they're played at the home ballpark of what formerly cursed team, the last to install lights at its home ballpark in the second city? Once again, while baseball should be played during the day, MLB mandates that all games on Friday must be played in the evening, unless they are played at the home ballpark of what formerly cursed team, the last to install lights at its home ballpark in the second city. Nope, that's not the song I hit play on. I hit play on this song. There we go. Oh, also, Alex asked what my hat was earlier. It's LG Fuad. It's a Motion City soundtrack hat. You can see LG Fuad is a song from the record Commit This to Memory. Here's the record, which happened to just be at my desk. I think I'm first, but surely finish last. Cause day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night, day and night. The lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. For what it's worth, we normally don't do this, but we did count round 4 scores in our standings just now. So if you thought you were lower than you should be, it's because you haven't submitted round 4 yet. We don't normally do that. We actually made a mistake. That's what happened. Question number 2. Night Sports USA is a company that makes 7-color light-up LED balls for what sport that is almost never played at night because that time is often used to fix divots in the grass? Question number 2. Night Sports USA is a company that makes 7-color light-up LED balls for what sport that is almost never played at night because that time is often used to fix divots in the grass? Brandon asks if you can pay for a Kid Cudi quiz. The answer is yes, you can. I don't know how good it's going to be. We don't know a lot about Kid Cudi, but you definitely can do a Kid Cudi quiz. I knew you were going to be happy when I played Kid Cudi, so I'm glad I'm glad you commented on it.
the tempo slows up and creates that new. He seems alive though he is feeling blue. The sun is shining, man, he's super cool. The lonely nights, they fade away, he slips into his white Nikes. He smokes a clip and then he's on the
That is correct, Alex. Former Comedy Bang Bang band leader Kid Cudi did make music. He made rap music. That's why he was the band leader for Comedy Bang Bang. He was also really, really good in that role. He's a really funny dude. I love Kid Cudi. He's great. Question number 3. The NFL game played, first NFL game played at night, I missed the word first there, played at night, was a 1929 match between the no longer existent Providence Steamrollers and the Chicago Cardinals, who later moved to what desert state, but not before a 27-year stint in St. Louis. Question number 3. The first NFL game played at night was a 1929 match between the no longer existent Providence Steamrollers and the Chicago Cardinals, who later moved to what desert state, but not before a 27-year stint in St. Louis. Cudi has that new Eminem song. I listened to a little bit of it. It was fine. It was all right. All right, question number 4. Known for his bad taste in suits, hockey, and racism, former Boston Bruins coach Don Cherry hosted the segment Coach's Corner on which Canadian television program until 2019, when he was fired, probably 20 years too late, for said racism. Non-sports people, this question is way easier than you think it is. Once again, question 4. Known for his bad tastes in suits, hockey, and racism, former Boston Bruins coach Don Cherry hosted the segment Coach's Corner on which Canadian television program until 2019, when he was fired probably 20 years too late. Non-sports people, this question is way easier than you think.
Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild rose.
Riding Wong says maybe not 20 years, but probably 10 years. I don't know. Joe is the hockey person.
I mean, significantly later than he should have been, right?
I mean, yeah.
Come on and sing along. All night long. All night. All night long. All night. All night long. All night. All night long. Oh, yeah. People dancing all in the street. See the rhythm all in their feet.
Question number 5. With one night reserved for college games and one night reserved for high school games under the lights, both of which also carry CFL games, what are the only 2 nights of the week on which you almost certainly cannot watch gridiron football in the United States? Once again, with one night reserved for college games and one night reserved for high school games under the lights, both of which also carry CFL games, what are the only 2 nights of the week on which you can almost certainly not watch gridiron football in the United States? So we need both days here. 2 days of the week. Jory in the chat says throwback to Don Cherry. Throwback Thursday. It is Throwback Thursday. To Don Cherry doing a blatantly homophobic bit at the 1991 playoffs. So maybe it was 30 years too late.
Jory wasn't even an idea in 1991.
Honestly, Jory's barely an idea now.
Oh.
Question number 6. Since it's played indoors, the NBA has always had night games, dating back to the Dating back to the very first NBA game ever played in 1946 between the Knickerbockers from New York and the Huskies at their home court in what Canadian city, which lost the Huskies after just one season and didn't have another team until 1995? Once again, question number 6. Since it's played indoors, the NBA has always had night games, dating back to the very first NBA game ever played in 1946 between the Knickerbockers from New York and the Huskies at their home court in what Canadian city, which lost the Huskies after just one season and didn't have another team until 1995. They are indeed called the Knickerbockers. I believe they're still called the Knickerbockers.
Officially, yeah. All of the branding says Knicks, but they're still officially the New York Knickerbockers.
New York Knickerbockers, yeah.
Which is great.
It's incredible. Isn't a Knickerbocker a short? Oh no, it's people from Manhattan. Okay.
That seems significantly less old-timey than I anticipated.
It's still a very old-timey name for like New York people. Like Yankees is
Sure,
also
it's like,
kind of old-timey.
Yeah, like it's basically like the New Yorkers, but it's
Right. They were the New York
it's weird.
Gothams for a while. Yeah.
It's true.
Question number 7. Which Nevada-based expansion NHL club stunned the hockey world by making the Stanley Cup Finals in their inaugural season in 2018? While there's an official explanation for their name referring to nobility and the U.S. Army, the colloquial term used makes way more sense, as it refers to evenings spent in this club's home market. One more time. Which Nevada-based expansion NHL club stunned the hockey world by making the Stanley Cup Finals in their inaugural season in 2018? While there's an official explanation for their name referring to nobility and the U.S. Army, the colloquial term used makes way more sense as it refers to evenings spent in the club's home market. That is it for the questions here. So you guys got about 2 minutes to submit. There are all the questions up. You guys got 2 minutes.
Stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure.
There were a lot of hockey questions here.
That honestly isn't entirely my fault.
What do I stand for?
Isn't?
Is not correct.
Anymore.
Because you wrote the Don Cherry question.
Oh, no. I wrote Don Cherry question here. I think I wrote answer question here. I don't think I wrote Don Cherry. I assisted in the Don Cherry question, but I did write, yes, I did say I want a hockey question in this area, so that's true.
This is it, boys. This is war. What are we waiting for? Why don't we break the rules already? I just never want to believe the hype.
Yeah.
Say that for the black and white.
I don't know, man.
Twice as hard in a map is like
It's not a ton of hockey questions compared to what we could get to.
That's true.
that's alright.
We've had weeks where they're like half hockey questions.
Stops my bones from wondering just who I am. Who I am. Oh, who am I? Well, some nights I wish that this all would end, 'cause I could use some friends for a change. And some nights
I moved to the bed.
you'll forget me again. Some nights I always win.
Not enough TBH. We had, there were 3 hockey questions. Or no, were there 2?
There were 2.
But we had 3 or 4 hockey questions.
Half the round should be hockey.
Time is up. If you have not yet submitted your round 5 answers, make sure those get submitted, because the time is up to submit them. So any further time you take is us being friendly. It is time, though, for one of our plug slides. Future quiz streams. Are you enjoying tonight's quiz? Would you like to see more from us? Follow at Speakeasy Quiz on Twitter and subscribe to us for weekly live quizzes. That's youtube.com/SJKuhan and twitch.tv/SpeakeasyPubQuiz. Do we have all of our round 4s in as well?
Yeah. We're missing the one team, but
one team that left. Yeah, cool. Okay, cool. So time now then for round 4 answers.
Yeah.
That is Joe for round 4 answers.
I am skipping ahead to the slide that says that. Round 4 answers. So this was round 4, the American president in The West Wing.
Oh, wait, hold on. I don't have The West Wing on Blu-ray, but I have a West Wing book. That counts.
God. When in the course of movie events, it becomes necessary for one production to depict a president of the United States, a current actor should portray said POTUS.
Decent actor.
A decent actor should portray said POTUS. Name these movies and TV shows is what we were looking for. So question 1, we were looking for Independence Day. And that actor...
Bill Pullman.
Goodness. Yeah, that actor, Bill Pullman. Question 2 is Veep. So that is Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Selena Kyle. Or, no, Selena Meyer.
Kyle.
Selena Meyer. Selena Meyer.
Selena Kyle is Catwoman.
I knew I was going to mess that up. Veep, starring Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Selena Meyer. Question number 3 is 24, and that's Dennis Haysbert.
As David Palmer.
And all of my documents keep slipping from me today, dude. Question 4. So that is from Dave. That stars Kevin Kline. Oh, goodness. One moment.
As Dave, and also Dave. I don't know if he's Dave in this moment or if he's the president in this moment. But if you haven't seen or heard of Dave, Dave is a movie where this dude's a presidential impersonator, and the president goes into a coma, and they, instead of using the 25th Amendment, they replace him with a guy who looks like him, and they don't even tell the dude's wife. It's really weird. It's a very weird plot for a movie. Anyway, question 5 rather.
Question 5 is Air Force One. That stars Harrison Ford. I legitimately don't know what that character's name was.
No clue. Haven't seen Air Force One. Question 6.
Question 6 was Idiocracy, starring Terry Crews.
That's President something Camacho. President Camacho. I don't remember his first name.
And question 7 is The Long Shot, starring Charlize Theron.
By the way, it was President Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Herbert Camacho.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I believe the most unbelievable part of Long Shot is that Seth Rogen could get Charlize Theron, and not that Charlize Theron, a South African, could be president of the United States.
Correct.
Time for round 5 answers. Round 5 was called Sports Night, when you tell you about sports at night. Question number 1. While baseball should be played during the day, MLB mandates that all Friday games must be played at night, except those played by the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field. Question number 2. Night Sports USA is a company that makes 7-color LED light-up balls for what sport that is not usually played at night? That is golf. Golf. Question number 3. The first NFL game played at night was a 1929 match between the Providence Steamrollers that don't exist anymore and Chicago Cardinals, who spent 27 years in St. Louis and then moved to Arizona. Question number 4. Known for his bad taste in suits, hockey, and racism, former Boston Bruins coach Don Cherry hosted the segment Coach's Corner on what Canadian television program until 2019 when he was fired probably 20 years too late. Maybe 30 years too late. That is Hockey Night in Canada, which I think we're going to be lenient on. I don't know if we're going to give points to Hockey Tonight, but I'm sure we're going to give points to just Hockey Night without the in Canada.
Yeah.
Question number 5, with one night reserved for college games and one reserved for high school games under the lights, both of which also carry CFL games. What are the only 2 nights of the week which you cannot watch gridiron football in the United States? The 2 that you cannot watch gridiron football at all are Tuesday and Wednesday, because you can watch the Friday night lights games. That's why I capitalized lights, and the Saturday games, but you can't watch On Tuesday and Wednesday, there's no football. I don't know why you'd watch a sport which you can only watch 3 days out of the week or 5 days out of the week or whatever. But anyway, question number 6. Since it's played indoors, the NBA has always had night games. Dating back to the very first NBA game ever played in 1946 between the Knickerbockers and the Huskies from Toronto, the Toronto Huskies. And question number 7. Which Nevada-based NHL club stunned the hockey world by making the Stanley Cup Finals? The colloquial name is refers to evening spent in the club's home market. That is the Las Vegas Golden Knights, or the Vegas Knights.
Actually, they're not the Las Vegas Golden Knights. They're just the Vegas
They're
Golden
just the
Knights.
Vegas Golden Knights? That's stupid.
Yeah, so the rationale that they gave branding-wise is that locals don't call it Las Vegas, locals call it Vegas.
So?
Yeah.
It's still stupid?
Like, I'm just saying what the branding document says. I disagree with this team as a concept, so...
I cannot... Whatever. Time for a standings check. No. Is it time for a standings check?
It might be. I just scored all of the rounds, so we could.
It's not time for a standings check. Standings check's after round 6.
After round 6.
Yeah.
Which means it's time for an ad?
Time for... Yes, time for an ad, but we don't have an ad, so we have your ad here. Do you have something to promote? Maybe a business, a live stream, or a podcast? Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/speakeasypubquiz, or email us, speakeasypubquiz@gmail.com for rates if you want an individual week's ad. If you have contacted us previously about an individual ad, our rates have dropped because we changed our Patreon rewards. So it's a lot cheaper to get an ad. If you want to get an ad, hit us up. It's not that expensive. Time now for round 6. Round 6 is called Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip.
I'm really proud with how this turned out, just so you know.
I don't have this one on Blu-ray either. I only own this one digitally. They don't have it on Blu-ray, actually. It's only on DVD.
Yeah, I was going to ask, did this have a Blu-ray
It didn't
release?
have a Blu-ray release. It had a DVD release. I own it digitally on Google Play Movies and TV. Anyway, time for the video round. Pay attention to the instructions of the video. Clips will play twice. The second time, they will be shortened. So here we go with round number 6.
Blocks away, so if anything goes down...
7 blocks?
Okay, you got me. About 20 blocks. But if anything goes down, we'll be right there.
Wasn't anything closer?
Nope.
There were tons of spots closer.
Yeah, with meters.
Fine. Look, I don't think I should be talking to you anymore because people are going to be staring at me and thinking that I'm talking to myself, and I don't want to attract attention. And I'm at the counter, so... just gonna order.
Listen, we need to have a talk about Vanderhoff. The fact is, he's the sponsor. And you signed a contract guaranteeing him certain concessions, one of them being a spot on the show.
Well, that's where I see things just a little differently. Contract or no, I will not bow to any sponsor.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but basically it's the nature of the beast.
Maybe I'm wrong on this one, but for me, the beast doesn't include selling out.
Ladies, have your boarding passes ready. Ma'am, you're gonna have to check your bag. The movie on this flight will be, I don't know, I can't think of any more.
Where's your car?
Our dad got mad, took it away.
Your dad?
Yeah, we used to work for him, but we quit today. So, actually, we're unemployed, all right?
I'm not too familiar with your show. I don't stay up that late anymore.
yeah.
Do you have a tape I could listen to?
Oh, I'm afraid we don't have
Yeah, actually we do. This should give you a good idea of what we can bring to your station.
Fantastic. Let's see what we've got here.
You know, clinically speaking, doing it doggy style has its effects.
There's just some racy stuff in the beginning there, but you can speed right through it.
When the High Master hears about the destruction of our ship, he will be most displeased.
Affirmative.
He will surely cut off my plug and hand it to me. But do not despair, Primate. We will be rescued. Until then, we must adapt. When the hydrogen droplets have ceased, we will go forth and live undetected on Earth amongst the blunt skulls.
Eldar, how can we live among the blunt skulls?
We will blend in.
I had a really good time on our date last night. Did you? I wore this kiwi lime lip gloss just for you. Like it? Huh? Like kiwi. Shut up. You shut up. Because you're sexy. Shh. Shh. I'm gonna spank you. You want to be spanked? Huh? You want me to spank you?
Hey, check it, Ed. It's the Mondo Idiot. Oh, well, nice to meet you, Mondo Idiot. I'm Ed, huh?
Well, Ed, you better watch your butt, man.
Okay. Look, you got a purpose for being here?
We're only 7 blocks away, so if anything goes down...
7 blocks?
Okay, you got me. About 20 blocks. But if anything goes down, we'll be right there.
Wasn't anything closer?
Nope.
There were tons of spots closer.
Yeah, with meters.
Well, that's where I see things just a little differently. Contract or no, I will not bow to any sponsor.
Sorry you feel that way, but basically it's the nature of the beast.
Ladies, have your boarding passes ready. Ma'am, you're gonna have to check your bag. The movie on this flight will be, I don't know, I can't think of any more.
Let's see what we've got here.
You know, clinically speaking, doing it doggy style has its effects.
There's just some racy stuff in the beginning there, but you can speed right through it.
We will be rescued. Until then, we must adapt. When the hydrogen droplets have ceased, we will go forth and live undetected on Earth amongst the blunt skulls.
Eldar, how can we live among the blunt skulls?
We will blend in.
Like it? Huh? Like kiwi. Shut up. You shut up. Because you're sexy. Shh. Shh. I'm gonna spank you. You want to be spanked? Huh? You want me to spank your booty?
Oh, well, nice to meet you, Mondo Idiot. I'm Ed, huh?
Well, Ed, you better watch your butt, man.
Okay.
All right, you guys got about 2 minutes to submit.
Look, all I'm saying is that if we're going to do promotional consideration for the show, it needs to evoke classical Americana.
Like, it wasn't even a bit. Joe happened to be eating out of the same bag of Doritos. And we were like, oh, well, now we have to do this. We don't have a choice.
And
Yeah.
listen. Girl, you know we've been together such a long, long time.
Such a long time.
And now I'm ready to.
I feel like I watched an entire episode of Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip.
It's Christmas and my heart is open wide. Gonna give you something so you know what's on my mind.
Spreadsheet's slow again. Oh, you already counted it anyway.
Take a look inside. It's my dick in a box.
Whoa, what just happened here? Did you go too far down?
No, it probably hasn't populated for you yet.
Got it. I see it now. I was like, you just gave a non-existent team 7 points.
You guys guys got about 40 seconds to finish submitting.
At least from our count.
Something special, girl.
Well, I mean, yeah. You'll be a little delayed past us, so. And in fact, I think I'm a little bit ahead of Joe. Well, no, actually, I think our lag has fixed.
It's leveled off.
No, I think it's actually totally fixed now because you responded immediately. But at the top of the show, you were like
It was like a good 2-second lag, yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Your point for naming the network and not the show we were looking for? No, I'm not giving you that point, Brandon.
2.
Put your junk in that box.
3.
Make it open the box. And that's the
Oh, this is not a bad guess, even though that was not a sketch.
My dick in a box, babe. It's my dick in a box. Ooh, my dick in a box, girl.
Christmas.
Dick in a box.
Hanukkah.
Dick in a box.
Kwanzaa.
A dick in a box.
Oh, time is up, by the way.
It's up for us. I think we have everyone in, right?
Yeah. We're missing one.
I think we're missing one, yeah.
I think we're missing Joey and the Blowholes. Joey and the Blowholes submit now. So we can...
Or don't.
Or don't. But if you're still submitting, please submit now, because we are going to play round 6 answers now. So if we get it within the next 5 or 6 seconds, you're good. But otherwise, you're screwed. Here we go, round 6 answers.
Let's get to it. Here we go. Lonely Island, Michael Bolton. Night starts together on the track. The boys are back. The night starts now. Night starts now, baby, roll with us. Chicken snapping at the neck when we rolling up. Blow through the doors, ain't no holding up. Black card at the bar like I gives a fuck.
Ladies shifty eyed when we walk into the set. Fuck the fellas looking jealous, play the back and get wet. 3 pound in my waistline, shank in my sock. You either get cut, get stuffed, or get shot.
This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow, pirate so brave on the 7 seas.
What?
A mystical quest to the isle of Tortuga, raving like sway on the ocean breeze.
Yeah, that was kinda weird, but we're back in the club. Buying up the bar so the groupies show us love. Motherfucking Iceman, I'm the top gunner. Heater on blast, I'm the #1 stunner.
Watch it, girl, cause I ain't your Mr. Nice Guy. More like the meet you, take you home and fuck you twice, guy. All dressed up with nowhere to run. I know I make you feel crazy with
Now
the
back to the good part. He was born, he yearned for adventure. Oh, Captain Jack, giving them what for. He's the pauper of the surf, the jester of Tortuga, Davy Jones' locker. What lies in store?
Yeah, seen the movie. Put your hands in the air and say hell yeah. Come on.
Captain Jack,
What?
Johnny Depp,
From the front to the back, say we count stacks. Come on.
David Jones, Giant Squid.
Michael Bolton, we're really gonna need you to focus up.
Roger that, let me try with another film.
Life is a box of chocolates, and my name is Forrest Gump. Though I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, I give Jenny Orman. Okay, anyways, yes, we know Good Burger is not also not an SNL sketch.
But consider
it is
that.
a sketch. It's a sketch from a sketch comedy show, which starred the longest tenured cast member of Saturday Night Live. So we fudged the rules on that one.
And it's Good Burger.
And it's Good Burger. Also, it's Good Burger. All right, that is it for round 6. Time now for a standings check.
Standings check.
Standings check. 9th place. I'm not going to give up my shot.
Yep. I'm tabbing over. 8th place, we have Consultants Anonymous.
In 7th place, Pepperoni Bald, Corey Jiggy 2, Yugo Costanza, In Hey Young Jiggy 2.
In 5th place, we have a tie between the Diamond Club and But It's the Sports Round, because you got 2 questions wrong on the Sports Round.
On the Sports Round. In 4th place, Fake A's.
In 3rd, Joey and the Blowholes.
In 2nd, Pocket Sand.
Which means right now, leading the pack, we have We Put the E in Idiot.
So very, very tight scores near the top. Very good quiz so far. We'll see what happens. Time now, though, for our final round. Final round is, as always, random knowledge.
Yep.
Question 1 is you, right?
Yeah, I'm juggling tabs right now, sorry. Question 1. Aaron Sorkin is a product of which university in the state of New York, known for its particularly strong communications and performing arts programs? Despite its location upstate instead of on Long Island, the school uses the orange as its mascot. Question 1 again. Aaron Sorkin is a product of which university in the state of New York, known for its particularly strong communications and performing arts programs? Despite its location upstate instead of on Long Island, the school uses the orange as its mascot.
It's no joke the reason that Joe is wearing orange right now.
Correct. Bonsai Joe showed back up. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. And while he deals with that, I'm going to do question number 2. 2 points. As a devoted West Wing fan, Lin-Manuel Miranda dropped multiple references to it in Hamilton. Complete the following Hamilton lyrics that reference West Wing lines. I think there's more than just these 2, but these are the 2 that I know for sure. A, referencing Season 3, Episode 17, The Poet Laureate, I'm looking for a blank at work. And B, referencing Season 4, Episode 2, 20 Hours in America, Part 2, I want to be in the blank where it happens. Once again, 2 points. As a devoted West Wing fan, Lin-Manuel Miranda dropped multiple references in Hamilton. Complete the following Hamilton lyrics that reference West Wing lines. A, referencing Season 3, Episode 17, The Poet Laureate, I'm looking for a blank at work. And B, referencing Season 4, Episode 2, 20 Hours in America, Part 2, I want to be in the blank where it happens.
Man, imagine if you got Jimmy Smits onto a thing. That'd be cool. Lin-Manuel Miranda and Jimmy Smits. Imagine if they were related on a thing.
Were they in an episode together?
Of Benign Nine, yeah.
I wasn't sure if they were if they were both in the episode.
I don't think they were in the episode together, but they are in fact related on Benign Nine.
I know they're related in the thing. I just wasn't sure if they were in the episode together or not.
No, I don't think so, because it was. He didn't show up in the Thanksgiving episode. He just showed up on his episode, and the parent in that episode was the mom.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I guess they're gonna be in the Heights together.
That was the joke.
I totally forgot about that. Well, they're not related. They're not related in the Heights.
They're not related on in the Heights, but yeah.
Smits apparently did like TV ads for In the Heights.
It's cool.
It's neat.
All right, question 3. 2 points. Rest in peace, Grant Imahara. For the first point, which famous droid was Grant Imahara certified to operate during his time at Lucasfilm? And for the second point, what competition involving piloting robots did Grant compete in opposite fellow future Mythbusters presenters Adam Savage and Jamie Heineman? Question 3 again is worth 2 points. For the first point, which famous droid was Grant Imahara certified to operate during his time at Lucasfilm? And for the second, what competition involving piloting robots did Grant compete in opposite fellow future Mythbusters presenters Adam Savage and Jamie Heineman? And I think his official title was Technician for the famous droid. So I'm not sure, he wasn't inside the droid operating.
No,
to be clear.
He definitely was a tech on it on
Phantom Menace.
I think on Clones.
Definitely Clones, but
possibly also Phantom. Anyway, WZ in the chat says Lin-Manuel plays the mayor, I think. No, Lin-Manuel plays the Piriguero.
Yeah, he plays the guy selling Piragua because he can't play a big role because he's doing 5 other things right now. Who is this man?
The Piragua guy has a song.
Yeah, he's got a song and a reprise. So
yeah, and he's obviously he's in the opening number and stuff, but he also has a song. So
he has a song, he has a reprise, he's in the opening number, he's in
It's not a nothing part, he's just too old to play Usnavi.
Yeah.
That's all.
And Anthony Ramos is a great choice to be Usnavi too, so
I would
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the documentary was linked to a different movie, but it's fine. Talk about this later.
Question number 4. Harvard doesn't have Greek life on its small campus, but instead, small campus, by the way, just outside of Boston, no, not Tufts, but instead has which social organizations, named because they are the last organization you will need to join while in Cambridge?
Just outside of Boston.
Just outside of Boston. No, not Tufts. Question number 4. Harvard doesn't have a Greek life on its small campus just outside of Boston, but instead has which social organization named because they're the last organization you'll need to join while in Cambridge, a city which is just outside of Boston?
Safety school.
Yeah.
We should do that dialogue at the beginning of The Social Network. Do you know how it goes?
I don't know. You know you don't need to study because you go to BU. There it is.
Yeah. Only relevant part.
Because you go to BU.
Sorry that my education is not something.
I can't remember The Social Network again. I can't. I gotta go pull the Blu-ray back. You mean the scene from The Social Network? Come on, we've had no references to Charlie Wilson's War or A Few Good Men. Like, I'm out now.
Why did you
That's
move?
it. That's all I got.
Why didn't you move it out of your desk? Like you knew it was going to come up again.
Oh, because I wanted it was complete, so it moved from the desk to the side table.
Hey, question 5. 3 points. What are the 3 largest U.S. American cable news channels by viewership? U.S. American, because apparently we need to specify that. 3 points again. What are the 3 largest U.S. American cable news channels by viewership? Really quiet for me right now.
Oh, yeah. All right.
But
Well, I'll just, anyway. Question number 6. See, for me, I hear the music and also I hear your, background noise whenever nobody's talking, but mine's a lot more quiet on your end. So you're hearing so much of something.
Yeah.
All right, question number 6. What does the acronym WPM stand for, usually used to indicate a typing speed? Question number 6. What does the acronym WPM stand for, usually used to indicate a typing speed?
I learned this from Maeve Speak and Teaches Typing.
We had... I don't remember what all the typing games were that we had in middle school and elementary school, but we played all of them. There was a basketball one, and there was a road trip one.
Yeah.
And I never learned to type on those. I always would just still hunt and peck. And then in middle school, we were taught to type. They didn't give us games. They just said, here's how you type. And that's how I learned to type. Weird.
Yeah, I definitely learned how to type in 3rd grade, which feels early.
They taught us to type throughout elementary school. I just didn't learn it.
Oh, you just did hunt and peck while you were...
While we were in typing class, yeah. We were supposed to be learning to type, and instead I hunted and pecked. And then in middle school, they said, here's how you type. And I said, oh, this is easy. And then I learned how to type.
Yeah, maybe speaking hammers you hard on you need to go back to the home row because otherwise you're not going to be able to reach all these other buttons because your hands are small because you're 8.
Yeah, but that didn't matter though because the game. All we were taught was here's how to win the game, and that's what I did. All right, question 7.
Question 7. 4 points. Amy Sherman Palladino was often compared to Aaron Sorkin due to her fast-paced dialogue and propensity for walk and talks, though not for her ability to write women, a gender which Sorkin writes extremely well when the story calls for it. Name the 4 television shows that she created. For the first point, a WB, CW, Netflix original starring Lauren Graham. Question B, a Fox series starring Parker Posey, which was canceled after 3 episodes. Honestly, I'll even give you the return of blank, James. Question C, an ABC Family original starring Sutton Foster and a cadre of young ballerinas in their hair. And question D, an Amazon Prime Emmy winner starring Rachel Brosnahan.
All right, now one more time.
All right, here we go. I'm going to evoke Lauren Graham's autobiography here. Question 7, 4 points. Amy Sherman-Palladino was often compared to Aaron Sorkin due to her fast-paced dialogue and propensity for walk and talks, though not for their ability to write women, a gender which Sorkin writes extremely well if the story calls for it. Name the 4 television shows she created. A WB, CW, Netflix original starring Lauren Graham. B, a Fox series starring Parker Posey, which was canceled after 3 episodes. Honestly, we'll even give you the return of blank, James. C, an ABC Family original starring Sutton Foster and a cadre of young ballerinas in their hair. And D, an Amazon Prime Emmy winner starring Rachel Brosnahan.
All right. Well, you got 2 minutes to submit that now.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Sorry, 3 minutes. I haven't put it on the screen. Thank you for reminding me 3 minutes because I have to change the script every time that we change it to 3 minutes. So you
Which
have
is why
3 minutes.
it resets every round 1, and then every round 7 we have this talk. Yeah.
Sometimes I remember to do it before round 1. Not every time though. So here we go. 3 minutes to submit. Here are round 7 questions. There we go. Round 7 questions. And that's the wrong tab. That's the right tab.
That was fun.
But I had gone to chocolate heaven.
Got it.
He had a real deep voice and white pearly teeth, and his shoe was always shining. Long, slender fingers manicured perfectly. The man wore $800 Italian suits straight from, I don't know, what would they call it? Milan or Rome or someplace like that. I knew it wasn't local. I said, I got to get
2 more minutes to submit.
I haven't seen him in a long time. My man was so fine. He could get any good girl into trouble. You asked me what his name was? Well, the Jackal. The Jackal. Say. The Jackal. The Jackal. Say. The Jackal. He was fat-back cat cool, like a Friday afternoon martini chillin' at 5:15. Twist of lime, coke on the side. The brother loved the high life. Had a PhD in street
That's 45 seconds to go. Please make sure your answer's in.
He was Big Mac Daddy, super black style, and a diamonds in the back Cadillac. Furline boards, white wall wheels, cruise control, built for speed, chrome on everything. And the stereophonic speakers, though he really didn't need them, when they called him the Jackal. Say, the Jackal.
We're just waiting on one more?
Yes, we're waiting on one final one. You guys got 5 seconds to submit. Please submit. Horny bald Corey added the colons in like an asshole.
So I think that means that they're a new team.
Correct. All right, all of the answers are in. We're going to take a quick scoring break. We'll be right back with round 7 answers and standings in a moment.
Time you broke it.
When women ask, is you a phone cat? He said,
I broke it and then I unbroke it. It might just be going slow for you. So we'll be back in a moment.
They call me the
Whoops.
Jacko.
I left the timer on.
Served an 18-year bid. First
Are we muted?
Rikers Island, then they hit him in the state penitentiary. Said the charge was grand larceny. That was 1975. And today, if he's still alive, he'd be living in the park. The brother whose claim to fame was that they called him the Jacko. The Jacko. The Jacko. Fake. The Jacko. The Jacko. Fake. The Jacko. The Jacko. Fake. The Jacko. Jacko. The Jacko. Fake. The Jacko. Fake. The Jacko. The Jacko. Fake. Jacko.
doing a poor.
All right, we are back. Sorry about the extra long scoring break, but the
reason will become apparent.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure everything was correct. So it is time now for round 7 answers.
Round 7 answers.
Answers.
So we're going to start back with the odds. Question number 1. Aaron Sorkin is a product of which university in the state of New York, known for its particularly strong communications and performing arts programs? Despite its location upstate in Syracuse instead of Long Island, Syracuse University has an orange as its mascot. It's like an anthropomorphic orange. It's weird.
Question number 2. 2 points. As a devoted West Wing fan, Lin-Manuel Miranda dropped multiple references in Hamilton. Complete the following Hamilton lyrics that reference West Wing lyrics. Referencing season 3, episode 17, Poet Laureate, I'm looking for a mind at work. And referencing season 4, episode 2, 20 Hours in America, part 2, I want to be in the room where it happens.
And this is why you watch Hamilton with subtitles.
Question number 3.
Question number 3, rest in peace, Grant Imahara. So for the first half of that question, we were looking for which famous droid Grant Imahara was certified to operate as a technician. That was R2-D2. And part B, which competition involving piloting robots did Grant compete in opposite fellow future Mythbusters Adam Savage and Jamie Heineman? That was BattleBots, which also had Bill Nye as a technical consultant, which is amazing. Robot Wars is a different show.
Question number 4. Harvard doesn't have Greek life on its small campus, but instead it has what social organizations, named because they're the last organization you'll need to join while in Cambridge? They are final clubs.
No S. But also
and he makes it very clear that they're not finals clubs in the movies, but we will give you finals clubs, that's fine, but not finishing clubs. And I'm sorry for the one team that wrote Phoenix Club. That was indeed the final club he was trying to get into in the movie, but that's not the name for all of them.
Yeah. Question 5. For 3 points, what are the 3 largest U.S. American cable news channels by viewership? And the answers are Fox News, CNN, and MSNBC. We were specifically looking for the largest U.S. American cable news channels.
Said cable news channels. To the one team that wrote ESPN, it's a good guess, but they're not a news channel. They're a sports channel that also has news on it.
Yeah.
But it's not a news channel. Question number 6. What does the acronym WPM stand for, usually to indicate a typing speed? That is words per minute. Words per minute. And Joe, take a deep breath, because here's question 7 again.
Question 7. For 4 points, Amy Sherman-Palladino is often compared to Aaron Sorkin due to her fast-paced dialogue and propensity for walk and talks, though not for their ability to write women, a gender which Sorkin writes extremely well if the story calls for it. Name the 4 TV shows she created. Number A, a WBCW Netflix original starring Lauren Graham, was Gilmore Girls. Number B, a Fox series starring Parker Posey, which was canceled after 3 episodes. We were looking for the return of Jezebel James. Letter C, an ABC Family original starring Sutton Foster and a cadre of young ballerinas in their hair, was Bunheads. Bunheads. And numeral D, numeral Delta, an Amazon Prime Emmy Award winner starring Rachel Brosnahan. That was The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
But we gave you... We were a little lenient on Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, as long as you got the Maisel part, and you knew she was a woman. We pretty much gave it to you. So that is it for round number 7. Time now for our standings.
Final standings for the night?
Oh. Final standings for the night.
In which one you want?
9th place. It is, I'm not going to give up my shot, who left before the Hamilton question.
Mm-hmm. Moving up to 8th place, we have Consultants Anonymous.
In 7th place, Pepperoni, Bald, Corey, Jiggy 2, Yu-Gi-Oh! Costanza, In Heung, Jiggy 2.
Our first tie of the evening is in 5th place. We have Diamond Club and Bud Eye Ace the Sports Round.
In 4th place, Fake A's.
In 3rd place, Joey and the Blowholes.
And a tie for 1st place between Pocket Sand and we put the E in Idiot. So we are going to do a tiebreaker question for that final tie. We, hold on real quick. I didn't do the form. I knew the tie was coming, and yet I still didn't make the form tie ready.
One moment, please.
Please hold. Oh no, I did. It's always tie ready. Never mind. So if you are, we put the E in idiot or pocket sand. Please go to the answer sheet at bit.ly/answer quiz answers or whatever. Where's Young Joe? Young Joe, drop it in the thing. Oh, I did it. Never mind, I did it.
You pushed it through? You pushed it through.
I pushed it through. It happened. Go to the answer sheet, and here is your question. How many episodes are there of the Aaron Sorkin shows Sports Night, The West Wing, Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, and The Newsroom combined, including the special episodes, documentary special on Isaac and Ishmael, and the non-Sorkin seasons? So once again, add up the number of episodes of The West Wing, Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, The Newsroom, and Sports Night, all 4 shows, all the episodes added up combined, including the documentary special, Isaac and Ishmael special, which you don't need to watch. If you haven't watched The West Wing, don't watch Isaac and Ishmael, but we're counting it for the question. And the non-Sorkin season, so seasons 5 through 7. How many episodes are there of those 4 shows combined? We'll give you guys a couple minutes to answer. That is for...
we put the E in idiot and pocket sand.
And pocket sand. Yeah, Bonsai Joe says, damn, you did my job fast. I have a button on the Stream Deck. The thing is I always forgot to press the button on the Stream Deck. That was the reason that we hired you.
As tiebreaker closest to the absolute value, so it doesn't matter if you go over. If you are closer to the actual value, then you get the point. And we're only looking for 2 responses to this, but everyone else can play, honestly.
Feel free to throw your response. Yeah, feel free to throw your answers in. You're not going to get any points for it, but to the 2 teams that tied for first place, the first place winner gets $10 either to themselves or to their charity of choice. Second place gets $5 again to themselves or to their charity of choice.
So how does that button work?
What?
How does the button work?
The Stream Deck button?
Yeah.
I press the button that says answers, and it adds a YouTube comment.
Got it.
It's a button that does a YouTube comment. I have to pre-write the YouTube comment.
Pocket Sand already has his response in. So we're looking for, we put the E in idiot.
The E in idiot. Oh, and they have submitted as... Oh, no, they haven't submitted. That's Diamond Club.
How are you getting these populating faster?
I don't know.
I also like that Diamond Club all guessed individually.
It's nice.
Which is great.
They say they're getting there. There we go. All right, they have an answer. So, the question was, of all the Aaron Sorkin shows combined, including the non-Aaron Sorkin episodes and the 2 special episodes of The West Wing, how many episodes were there of those 4 shows? Pocket Sand said 225. We put the E in idiot, said 170. I believe there were 168 episodes just of The West Wing. The correct answer is 248. So congratulations, Pocket Sand. Pocket Sand gets the first place prize, $10. Just hit us up. I know you have. I think you can hit me up on Slack.
Yeah, just message
if you
him.
want. Just message me or do a message to both of us, whatever. And $10 to you or your charity of choice. And we put the E in idiot. Again, I know you have my phone number, so again, text me. I can send you the money. I can drive to your house and put a $5 bill in your mailbox if you'd like.
We're going to do the social distancing thing where Naim drives to their house, sanitizes a $5 bill, puts it on the doormat, and then stands 6 feet away while you collect the $5 bill.
That's correct, yeah. Or once again, I can put it in the mailbox. I don't remember his address exactly, but I can put it in your mailbox. Whatever you'd like. If you'd like to donate to charity, let me know if you'd like to donate to a charity and what charity you'd like donated to. Or if you'd like to donate it, I don't know if First Place is donating it to charity, but they can, whatever. Anyway, that's it. Thank you once again for a great quiz. We appreciate you guys. Very, very good scores, by the way, at the top. I think the 2 winners were...
3 points off. 3 points off.
3 points off a perfect game. So very, very good. Very, very great scores. And that's it for this week's Speakeasy Pub Quiz. We will be back on Saturday. At 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Eastern Time for the MCU theme quiz. Tell everybody that you know, especially if they're Marvel Cinematic Universe fans. We put a lot of work into that quiz, too. We put a lot of work into writing quizzes this week. So please join us for that. And we will see you on Saturday if you're playing the MCU quiz, or we'll see you next Thursday. So thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Bye.
Until Saturday or Thursday, Tudes.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.